Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. As I explained, we want to select some verses of the Holy Quran and give a very short interpretations of those verses. Today, I want to recite a verse from the second chapter of the Holy Quran, which is the longest chapter of the Holy Quran. That is chapter Kaw. Surah Al-Baqarah. Let's recite the verse together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويفسدون في الأرض أولئك هم الخاسرون. Chapter 2, verse 27. First, I give you the mere translation of the verse. Chapter 2, verse 27. الذين ينقضون عهد الله. Those who violate the covenant of Allah after it is covenanted. وَيَقْطَعُونَ مَا أَمَرَ اللَّهُ بِهِ أَن يُوصَلْ. And they sever what Allah has commanded to be joined. وَيُفْسِدُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. And they make mischief in the earth. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Verily, these people are the losers. I'm not talking about the first phrase of the verse, those who violate the covenant of Allah. I want to talk about the second phrase. وَيَقْطَعُونَ. And they sever what Allah has commanded to be joined. What does it mean? Dear brothers and sisters, we have a term in Islamic terminology, and that is the issue of Silatul Rahim. Silatul Rahim. Silatul Rahim means that we have relatives. If you want to categorize your relatives, we have three types of relatives. The first class, the second class, and the third class. The first class of your relatives are your children and your parents, your sons and daughters, your father and your mother. These people are the first class. Especially in the issue of inheritance, we have these three classes, and we must pay attention to these three classes. The second class are our brothers and our sisters. These are the second class, our brothers and our sisters with their children. And the third class are our uncles and our aunts. The more further, the less relationship we have with them. When we talk about relatives, Allah has commanded us to have a good relationship with them, a good interaction with them. If you cut the relationship with your relatives, Allah is not satisfied with that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered us, has commanded us, Ma amar Allahu bihi ayyusal. It should be joined. We should join our relationship with our relatives. We mustn't cut this relationship. I introduced to you one of the books of tradition, a collection of traditions. It is the book named Biharul Anwar. Biharul Anwar means the oceans of lights, written by a very big scholar, namely Allama Majlisi. The volumes of this book is 110 volumes. It's a very big collection of tradition. In this book of tradition, if you refer to the volume 71, page 87, volume 71, page 87, Allama, this big scholar, has brought 110 traditions about this issue of interaction. Traditions are those sayings of the Holy Prophet of Islam and the infallible Imams. It means and it shows the importance of this issue that 110 hadith has been mentioned about this issue. Silatul Rahim. We don't want to explain all these 110 traditions, but I have selected very small teachings out of these traditions. One of them is that if you make Silatul Rahim, if you have good relationship with your relatives, your children, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your uncles, your cousins, etc., then it will increase your age. It will increase your age. And vice versa. If you cut it, it will decrease your age. Secondly, according to these traditions, having good relations with your relatives, it will expand and develop your sustenance. Number 3, according to these traditions, the best steps are those steps which are taken to go to one of your relatives. Another one, if your relatives do not take care of you, do not pay attention to you, but in spite of that fact, you continue to have good relations with them. In one of the traditions, it says that your interactions should continue even with saying salam, hello, to one of them. Interactions does not mean necessarily that every day you go to the house of these people. No. At least you pick up the phone, call them, and say, hello, how are you? That is a kind of interactions. Another tradition says that those who make good relations with their families, with their relatives, in the day of judgment, Allah will take easy their accounting. All of us shall be accounted in the day of judgment, but it will be easy for such type of people. And in one of these traditions, it is said that if you don't make good relations with your relatives, you will not taste the smell of paradise. You will not smell it. What does it mean? It means that those who cut, those who sever the relations, the interactions with their families, they shall not go to paradise. Because the verse says, وَيَقْطَعُونَ مَا أَمَرَ اللَّهُ بِهِ أَن يُوصَلْ, and they sever what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded to be joined. And Imam Sadiq alayhi salam finally says that my father advised me not to befriend with those who do not have good relations with their families and relatives. So always, brothers and sisters of Islam, we should take care of our relatives, our children, our parents. We should go to them. We should have good interactions with them, even though they do not take care of us. Inshallah. We will continue these subjects, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.